What is happening, y'all? Welcome back to the final mission of the walkthrough in the Eye of the Beholder. So, we have 2 locks of hair, 1 hot spring, which we already used, and 3 dark realms to dispel. Let's jump on in. Now, this is not going to be the final episode of the walkthrough, but I'll talk about where we're going on from here after the fact. Let's focus on banging this one out first, shall we? So, Mumio is going to be coming along. And not only Mumio, but William as well. Let's go. So let's go on and spend our stuff here. Alright, so right at the start here, we're actually going to go down this way. And one of the first things I'm going to do is kill this guy. You'll notice he's kind of like a half Yokai, and there's a lot of them here. They're not quite full Yokis, they're just like underdeveloped almost. Like this one. This one looks real funky. But despite that, these guys are still just as strong. Like, I know they look like baby Yokis or something, but they will, as you can see, I'm in heavy armor and he just did like a, yeah, he almost just killed me. So don't let their size fool you. I should really put on some new armor, but... oh my god. I think I can get through this. This mission is what? Recommended 114? Most of my gear is probably up to that, right? Yeah, I should be fine. Got that new Yuruki waist guard after all. So we'll kill them just to get that loot. Beyond that, nothing else we need to worry about over here. Just getting those guys out of the way now. Alright, so after that, let's head on down this way. Right, let me see. Take a right down the slope, snipe the Yokai, fight the 2, grab the loot. Into the area, and you'll drop, go left, and drop again. So we're going to go this way, drop, and then we're going to go around to the left. We're going to drop again. Now, we need to go after Magatsu Warrior. You can see him right there. He is the one who is doing this Dark Realm. So, we want to hit this lever. And after that, I hit the lever and follow the path. Yeah. So we're going to go out, and then we're just going to go this way. Put you right behind this guy. Before he has a chance to really do anything. Keep in mind you got William and Mumio here helping you, so should be pretty easy to get through this. So with him out of the way, it'll be a lot easier to pick up our stuff. We're going to go back and drop down onto the big platform. Afterwards, go back and drop down with a big platform to fight the Gozuki in the cloud. Hang on. No, we want to go the other way. Never mind. I'm getting my directions mixed up here. Yeah, kill him, and then we go back this way. That was our first Dark Realm. We're going to go right here for our second Dark Realm. Now, before that... gotta kill this guy. Otherwise, he's just going to be sitting there spamming us with cannon fire. In the next fight we're in. Go. This is the next Dark Realm we got to dispel. Grab up all that loot. Grab this loot. Grab this loot. grab these 2 loots. Alright, Zukia in the cloud, and a Yoki grab the loot, and the one on the bridge. We're gonna go back up the ramp. And this is right where we shot down that dude earlier. That's where we fought those 2. And this has made us all the way back to the shrine. So from the shrine, let's see, go up the ramp, make it back to the shrine. Inside, grab the chest for ninja locks, then go straight and left for a travel amulet. Inside, grab the chest for ninja locks. Oh, here. That. And then we're going to go straight and left down here. Travel amulet. And we're going to drop. And we're going across here for the hot spring. Make sure we didn't miss any chests. Nope. Get the hot spring. Which if you didn't get this in the previous episode, you'll need it. Left for traveling and drop and access for hot spring. Okay. And then we go from here, go up top. To go up this way. Cloud, which is a Yoki. A brutal Kusarigama Yoki at that. Okay. Yoki, return and fight the 2 Yokis. And head stairs. Okay. So from here we are going down to there. Kill this guy first. This dead ends. I always get confused in this level. There's just so much, like, shit here, you know? And all the turns. Kill them. Downstairs. And then we want to go this way. Circle around to get Scampus. And these guys are going to pop out. I'm going to get going while they're distracted. Yo, Scampus! Scampus just booped that guy and took him out of the fight. Scampus was like, no! You do not attack, master! Okay, fight the 2 Yokis around the corner for Scampus. Proceed after 2 Yokis, breaking the tubes. Let's grab the loot that's over by the dragon. Looks like we had a Kappa spawn. Kappa is not a guaranteed spawn, so if he's there, plunge him. If he's not, oh well. Turrets go back up top. And then actually, while we're over here, we want to kill this guy. Alright, he's dead. Good. And then we need to take on our good friend Mizuki.
Don't worry, I can still fight.
And then we go over here for the Yomi Mage Locks. Alright. Got a Magatsu Warrior right here. We'll take him out. And we're going to go up in here. Now there's a Tesso and an Aberrant and a Tesso, so just get ready for more shit coming from the other room if you want to kill these guys. You don't have to, but we're here, so we're good. Plus, with William and Mumio here, you might as well. Alright, got the chest. There's the Aberrant. I think he's actually above, but he just aggroes and comes down here, which is kind of odd, but whatever. So up here... What the hell? Let me go up. And... it's a fake chest. Grab this. Straight across. Tesso guarding some loot. Down the corner and up the ladder, straight across for Tesso on the loot. Okay. And we are good. So, waiting for the poop to wear off. Once we get forward here, we are going to have a Tengu drop from the ceiling. There's no way to plunge him, but what you can do to make this a little bit easier is we're going to pop her crystal, and then we're going to run in and get the grapple. And then if you can kill her, her dead. Tengu loses his key and then falls like a sack of bricks. Go up through here, let's hit the shrine. Alright, and let's put this courage. Okay, so we're gonna go straight, cut left for some loot. All these guys are gonna pop out. We're gonna just ignore them for now. Just let our NPC friends handle them. So get this loot. Ignore that. Just keep going. And up here. Kill those aberrants. Get that. That would have been very disappointing. You can't count too much on William and Mumio, but you can count enough. Oh, I figured I was going to spin right behind it. So with them dead, let's grab this little thing right here.
King of treachery, abuser of Amrita.
And besides that, go up here. Can't get up there. Can't get. Okay, we're good. Let's take down Magatsu Warrior. And with that, we are ready for the final boss. Now, if you're struggling with him, you could always bring along a boo or summon. you're going to be fighting this solo. Mumio and William don't come along. That being said, I don't think he's all that bad. Out of the various bosses, I'd say Otaku Maru he's probably like a 7 out of 10. He's weak to purity, resistant to fire, water, lightning, corruption, confusion, poison, and paralysis. Now, he's not immune to those elements, but he's resistant to it. So purity is the only thing that's going to be easy to build up. He is going to start the fight in whatever form matches your guardian spirit. So since we're Phantom, he's going to start as a Phantom, and then he'll cycle between Phantom and Brute and Feral as the fight goes on. Once he gets down to about 50%, he'll become kind of like his true form, which is almost a fusion of all of them. We're going to be popping Sake to help avoid all the elemental bullshit he does, and he pulls from a variety of attacks that we've seen throughout the game so far. He has like one attack that's really new, but you'll see him do like Magatsu's ice sword thing. You'll see him do the fire things that Tochiro did, because this is essentially the true form of Kaijin Koshi. So he's going to be pulling from every single guy that he has had some fuckery with. So anyways, core is god tier OP. You can pop yokai form off before you kill him to make things look extra cinematic. And besides that, you know, it's just kind of beat his ass. We are going to cut him down real hard. I think him starting the fight in stop that shit. I think the Phantom is one of the easier forms to fight him with. And you'll see that Hide will summon his little thing to help there. Fortunately, not really that big of a target, so spin to win's probably not going to work here. Be a lot better off just going for a spank. There's his true form. He's doing the fire thing. And I doubt he won't even see all of his full moveset in this fight because, you know, he has so many moves, it's ridiculous. He's doing some lightning stuff, he can do water stuff, but this is why we're running the Sake, because he'll go through a variety of elements, so it's really easy to just have the Sake on. Now, before you kill him, and this is also a great farming trick, but if you have on, I don't think I can even show it, but how I mentioned there's like soul core things where it's like, you know, increase item drop rate in yokai form. Pop your yokai form before you kill him, and then all of those bonuses, if you have like an extra 30% item drop rate in yokai form, those bonuses will apply when you kill him in yokai form, drastically increasing the chance of him dropping some fat loots. And with it being your first kill of him, he is going to shit out divines. In particular, he's going to give you one divine weapon of every single type. So, at this point, we go over here. Say, it has been fun. Thank you. We are going to sort by level. Go up to the top. And where's my new axe? There it is. A 150 Divine Demon's Axe. Doesn't even have an inheritable on it, which means I can easily get this to 7. That's beautiful. It's the spear. And these are all corruption weapons, by the way. So corrupted spear, corrupted axe, Sarigama, blood spider blade, white bone, barbarian, seething dragon, Toge Maru, and weathered bone and bleached. So after that, pick up his core. His core is arguably one of the best, if not the best core in the game. It kind of sucks against smaller enemies, but anything that's big, his core absolutely just melts. It just melts big targets. So you're going to get a little bit of backstory about him and all the shit that went down. Go through some cutscenes. William snags up Maria, etc., etc. And now we unlock a bunch of stuff. This is kind of like post-story things. William meeting Hanzo. You see his kid a little bit. Well, meeting with Hanzo. Not first meeting, obviously. All right, and with that done, congratulations, you have finished the tutorial. Oh, it's a minus attunement cost too. Oh, baby, that is dirty. Let's just put you right on over. Go. And I'll probably keep Kasha on just because I like that speed. Kasha at. Here's my Kasha at. There we go. Beautiful. So, a couple things that are unlocked now. We have builds in the hut menu. We also have level syncs for Dream of the Samurai, and we have Dream of the Strong, which is New Game Plus. So we're going to go through all these things real fast. To start off, builds is slightly different from loadouts. So here we have equipment, and we can hit Y for equipment sets. These are loadouts. Now, loadouts would be different equipment sets for the same build. What I mean by this is, let's say that I'm playing my axe build. This is going to be my Fight Things build, and then I have a separate build, which just has all gear with like item drop rate and whatnot. I would put that here, and then I could freely swap between my kill stuff set and my farming set. That's what loadouts are for. Now, builds, on the other hand, are in the hut. And builds will take that information, but will also save all of your core stats. So now that I've saved this, if I was to use a respec book and make a completely different build, play with dual swords, katana, magic, omio, whatever the case is, all new gear, everything else, and then I decided, you know what, I want to go back to my axe build. I can just hit X, I can hit restore build. This will cost a book of reincarnation, but it'll put everything exactly back to what it was that you see here. All the jutsu that's rated up, all the stats that I had, any extra Amrita I've earned will just be sitting waiting for me to spend. Anytime you swap back to a build, make sure that you go in and you update it. As in, if I, finished the game as Axe and then I started playing as Dual Blades and then I wanted to go back to Axe, after you swap and you spend the extra like 10 million Amrita that you've earned, make sure to save the build again. Beyond that, let's talk about where we get these books for respec and making new builds and all that. So the first place is going to be at the blacksmith. You go to buy, down at the bottom, Book of Reincarnation. These will progressively increase in price until they're 1 million per book. They won't go past that. If you're a little bit broke and you're looking for a cheaper way to get it, go to the Hidden Tea House and go to trade, and down at the bottom you can pick up Books of Reincarnation. These will go up to, I believe, 5,000 glory. You also notice you can buy all of your rare farming materials, all the shit that you need to farm or to forge rare sets, you can buy from him for glory. So way better than having to farm kappas indefinitely for kappa shell. You just buy the parts here, and it's really easy to get glory. Just killing revenants and having people use the summons you put out, you'll build up glory very fast. So that covers respecking. Level syncing. When you do level sync, when you select a mission, let's say a favor for the blacksmith, I can hit Y and apply level sync. Level sync is going to lower my character down to essentially a recommended level. So essentially I'll be level 30 as I'm going through this, but it'll ramp up all the loot so that any loot that drops will be 149 loot. So essentially it gimps you for the mission. It puts you back into what level the game thought you should be for that mission. It's just going to scale all of your stats down, but you'll have a chance at getting better loot. Now, beyond that, we have New Game Plus, and New Game Plus is a drastically different beast. New Game Plus, in my opinion, is where the Nioh experience really begins. What you'll notice here is, to start, I only have Awakening and Soaring unlocked. In the bottom right there, you'll see something that says Mission Achievement Rate. If you look very closely, there's a couple little notches. 1, 2, 3, 4 little notches. One is like right below the M, one is below the O on mission, one is below the E on achievement, and one is like between the T and the R on achievement and rate. Those are just total progress. So You don't necessarily have to knock out the main missions. You could do whatever missions you want. You could do all side missions. But as you knock out missions and you build that bar, you'll unlock the additional regions. Now, we are going to have one more episode in this walkthrough series, and it's going to be dedicated to New Game Plus, just kind of talking about going through New Game Plus, getting geared up, and how to really kind of dive in head first and really get flowing with the game. So we're going to close things out here with Otaku Maru being down. The next episode will just be dedicated to New Game Plus and kind of going over everything you need to know to really get rolling. And I will talk to you all then.